Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Late Night Live number 88. How's everybody doing today? What's going on, Lurker James? Wow, this is definitely the first time Lurker James has ever been the first post. That's great. What up, Brian? What up, little squirrels? What up, Kim? Oh, Kim stayed awake. What's going on, Skeet? What up, Jay? Oh, nice to see everybody. What up, Pam? Woo! It's nice to see everybody. I know we didn't get to do a late night live last week, cause my life was crazy and I was dead tired. And then I had a big long drive and teaching all week, or this past weekend. And now yesterday, 12-hour drive back home. Now I'm here. My apartment is chaotic, but I wanted to do a late night live, cause it's nice to see everybody. Now, for the first time on a late night live, I can say Brian's name right, because I now know officially the proper way to pronounce it. The real James. Oh, it's nice to see everybody. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tonight, we are continuing our adventure to connect the alphabet. I believe we are on the letter M, so we're going to connect M to every other letter in the alphabet. Lurker James is the real James. I guess that's kind of why at Iampith, Jay, I called you James, but I feel like on YouTube I've always just called you Jay. Now I don't know what to call you. But I feel like you could be James, because now Lurker James is Lurker James. I don't feel like I can say Lurker James's name without Lurker before it. Hello, Daniel. Ooh, Argentina in the house. Right on. Oh, my mom's here already, too? Wow. Welcome, everybody. It's fun having people here. So, it's hot in Vancouver. I have a window, or a fan blowing on me from the window currently. I'm testing out a new filter, for noise reduction on my microphone. So, we might not get, I don't know if it's going to cut out nib scratches or if it's just going to sound not good. Let me know. I feel like if I go back to the other noise suppression we were using, it's going to have sort of a hum from the fan, because it's hot in Vancouver. Hot enough that even with my fan, my arm is super sticking to the table today, which is going to be annoying once I start writing, but we're just going to have to deal with that. That works, Jay. I feel like in the beginning on YouTube, and I could be misremembering, I feel like you told us to call you Jay once upon a time. I'll give a shout out to Lurker Leon if he's in the chat anywhere. Now everybody knows he is a real human being. Many people met him this year at Iampith. It was great. I need a blotter, piece of paper real quick. This'll work. Should get the job done. Alright, let's get warmed up. Oh, hey, Marilyn. Missed you too. Nice to see you. It's been a while. This nib is very, very sharp, so we'll see how this goes in the beginning. Might not give me any hairlines at all. Oof. Potentially too light. If these are too light, I'll switch to a Hunt 101 that's not quite as sharp so you guys can see the hairlines. The real James. Whew, those hairlines are there, but they are very fine. I'll tell you what. Yep, creating a poll. Yes, slacker table. Oh, the Gillot 303 is, it takes some getting used to. That's a very sharp nib, Marilyn. Or the Gillot 303, however you say it. I think it might actually be Gillot, but I say Gillot. Oof. Very, very fine hairlines. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Michael Saul says it Gillot. That is, I'm pretty sure that's where I got it from originally, or why I say it that way. A not sweet pineapple? A pineapple is like all sweet. How is your pineapple not sweet? Is it too fine? What's winning the poll? 33% say too fine. 67% say perfect so far. They are really, really, really fine, the hairlines on this. With this ink and this paper. Eat votes too fine. Hello, tie lettering. Do. Two seconds. Sorry, I'll be right back. Just checking something. Oh, that's Saring. I had to make sure. The tie lettering was Saring. My airport buddy, leaving Iampit. Oh, Kim already said that. Ah. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this. Looks like perfect is winning the poll. So I think I'm gonna stay with this nib. If it ends up annoying me, then I'll switch to another nib, but those, maybe it just needs to be written with a little bit and the hairlines will chill out. They'll get a little darker, maybe. Perhaps. Alright, connecting the letter M. I mean, the Gillot 3, or the Gillot 303, I've always used it with walnut or iron gall ink. So, you should have success with that, I would imagine. Alright, let's dive right into it. MA. We can obviously do... back connection, which we've used going into the A number of times. This angled oval does make me feel weird sometimes. Not the biggest fan of it. What else can we try here? MA. We could do an entry oval variation of the A. Too far apart, and I don't like how messy that gets in there. Unless we make that loop really small and low. Then we could have something like this. Oh, sticky arm today. Eek. No, I don't like where those lines cross. Hello, oldest Winnie. Nice to see you. Nope. Hello, Lurker Lori. I didn't even see your message, sorry. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Eric in the house. What's going on, Eric? Oh, Daniel, I'm sorry. I can only read English. My apologies. I don't know what that says. And I don't have time while streaming to put it into Google Translate. My apologies. Just realizing my face cam is very high. Lower that a little bit. Oh, it's got my microscope is in frame. There we go. Ah, asking to write her daughter or his daughter's name. I'm not writing names at the moment. I gotta get through these alphabet connections. But I will have, maybe next week or the week after that, I'll take a break from the connected alphabet and do some names. Because I haven't done that in a while. What if we were to do something like this? Oh, I lost my hairline on that upstroke. Nope. Ugh. All this? Sticky arm. My arm is full on sticking to the table. That's very annoying. I'd have to put a paper or something there. Ah, thank you for translating that fully, Marilyn. If I get through all the name or all the letter connections, then Daniel, I could potentially write it, but not writing names today. That kind of works. I like that. Two finger movement for the rest of the stream. Absolutely not. I mean, I could, I suppose, but I'd rather not. Not today. I like this idea. I just gotta get enough enough range from that A to the M. Oh, come on, hairlines. No, where do I want that line to cross? It should go through more. Okay. Oh, it's almost even. Too fine is catching up. Here, we'll end that poll. Maybe in a moment I will. I only had 7 votes, but maybe in a moment I'll change to another nib, since this one is somewhat invisible. Iampith was awesome. It was, as always, not nearly long enough, but it was an amazing time. Crazy long days, crazy late nights, but that's normal. It's par for the course these days. It was a good one. Accidentally. A tiny A. Yeah, the Iampith come down is real this year. Kim, is your Iron Gall Fox and Quills by any chance? Iampith recap. Oh gosh. The whole thing just sort of blends together to me. Yeah, I figured. When you said red wine, it's the one. They have some of theirs, at least one of theirs smells quite a bit like red wine. Yeah, the study rooms, the late night Iampith After Dark was on a pretty awesome level this year. I think I like that one the best with the little A. Here, I'm gonna go into MB. I like this MA. It's a potentially cool idea. Too far away. I really like that B though. Came out quite nice. Alright, how else can I get... If I make that bigger, this M line could essentially bisect the little loop and the bigger loop. If I go all the way there and even cross through the top of the first hump on the M. Well, hello, David Grimes. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. All right. And Whoops. Nope. The idea is there. I could get... Yeah, that line could cross between those two if I hit it. I mean, I feel you. It's not 102. What is the weather in Vancouver right now? I don't remember how to convert from Celsius anymore. What's 32 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Okay, Google. What's 32 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Ah, it's only 89 here, but it's 9:30 at night, and my arm is sticking a lot to my desk. I'm sweaty. I might have to move my fan so it's blowing directly on my arm. 102 is exceptionally hot, though. Too hot. Is that fry an egg on a sidewalk hot? Must be. Turning my fan so that it blows on my face or on my arm. I don't usually like my fan to blow directly on me, but maybe it'll dry off my arm as I'm writing. I mean, 92 when it's 9:30 at night is still plenty hot. That's how I feel right now. It's 9:30 and we're in the upper 80s. Sticking to the desk is never fun. That's the idea. Those connections worked a little bit better that time. Hey, Daniel. You're only, what are you, 24 minutes late? That's not late. That's basically right on time. Nice, Marilyn. Nice. 84 degrees. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Jay. Alright, how else can we connect to the B? Curious. I already did that. Oh wait, there's gotta be some way if I go here to get into the M. Can't do that, that gets me going the wrong direction. Ooh, I could do that. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, that makes for a whole lot of lines, but the connection kind of works. Exit stroke of the M makes hairline bowls for the B, then independent shade stem. Oh, are you saying, so would we be essentially doing the B backwards? Ugh, I might have to go whole arm. This is driving me crazy. This is how people who live in the tropics feel all the time, I guess. Or I need something to put on my arm. I could masking tape my arm. Wait, if I do the M like this. Come around like that, then I can come in later and do a B stem. Face towel would be too thick. I need just something. I don't usually like having sleeves or anything usually annoy me. When I did this one, I do write slow, I design slow, and I do write slow. It's not usually on YouTube. The problem is, like, I could wear a sock or something that slides, but the issue with, well, technically, I don't want to slide. Technically, I want this to sit on the ground and stretch, and a sock won't let my forearm stretch like it's trained to do. I mean, yeah, I can skate the whole time, but then my control is going to be primarily reliant on whole arm rather than forearm, which I don't really want to do. I could do whole arm. I could just have a whole arm day today, which might be what I have to do to make this feel all right. Yuck. No. No, I don't want to do whole arm. There's gotta be some way that I could do. Do a B into. Oh, what if? Okay, what if I do this? I start here. Eh. Too close together. But I think that can work. I like that. That's a fun little connection. This needs to come down a little bit lower. But I think I like that. Hello, Abjeet. Nice to see you. That's allowed, Daniel. That is definitely allowed. Not enough going on over here for the M, but that is a connection that works. I've definitely never done before. Ooh, we could also... Wait. Get our Tamblin sharp hook on. Be different than the way he does it, but we could do something like this, potentially. I think I like that a lot. I'd have to fix the trajectory here, but if I have the end of the M go into a hook into the second stroke of the B, that's a fun idea. I just gotta fix where that hook is and the trajectory coming out of it. I could technically just lift there and reset, which I might do. My favorite of the MBs so far, I think. That's a fun one. It still needs to come up higher, and if it could also be farther away so that the stem can fit inside here would be nicer. But I like that idea. I'm gonna give that a happy face. It's not executed perfectly, but I like flowing from the M into the second half of the B. Yay! New discovery. Kind of the whole point of this series, to find little moments like that that feel good, that I can refine later on. But I can accidentally stumble on them. Alright, sip of tea, and then we'll move on to MC. Master of Ceremonies. MC. Well, like all the letters, or like many of them, we can use a simple entry. Or a simple connection. Ugly MC, but that's all. What up, Peter? Good evening. Oh, just because Peter's name's Coffee Lover, I feel like I have to say it. I drank coffee yesterday, which I don't usually do, but I was driving, and I wasn't super tired, but I was on, I think I had like 3 hours or something like that to go, and I stopped for gas, and I got a coffee, which is something I only usually do when I'm driving super long distances. Can't say I enjoyed it much, but there it is. Okay, if I go... No, we have nothing down here if I do that. I don't like that. I had no writing to do yesterday. I didn't write. Was that yesterday? No, the day before. Did I drive yesterday? What day of the week is it today? Tuesday? Monday? Yeah, yesterday. Wow. Yeah. I did write a little bit last night, I guess. But the coffee had worn off by then, so it was okay. It worn off. Lost some of those hairlines, but it's a connection I've used before. I like it a lot more than doing the little smaller loop, because I can bring it all the way here and ideally keep this sort of fish shape or this football shape even side of the true strokes of the M, except I just lost a lot of hairlines on that run. But I like that. True, it wasn't that good. But I'm not a huge fan of coffee, even when it's good coffee. Or good. But I was listening to my book and I wanted to stay awake, obviously, because I was driving. So I gave myself some hyper squirrel energy and drank a coffee. Just makes me super crazy twitchy. Not twitchy, but I can feel it. It's like I'm just ready to just explode. Too much energy and don't know what to do with it. No, if you're not a fan of coffee, I don't imagine it's ever good. Unless we're talking about the smell. I love the smell of coffee. That's a good point, Brian. I sometimes do like, I like an iced coffee. I like cold coffee sometimes. I usually drink, I go back and forth between green tea and Earl Grey with honey. Earl Grey tea or green tea. Usually when I drink Earl Grey, I drink decaffeinated Earl Grey tea. Tonight I'm actually drinking decaffeinated green tea, even though green tea doesn't make me jittery or give me any energy at all anyways. Yeah, super, not like I'm not shaky and it's not jittery. I just feel like if you look at a squirrel, that's how I feel when I drink coffee. Like I'm sitting there, super calm, relaxed, and then when I want to go do something, like let's say I was just going to move my hand from here to here, and I was on coffee, normally I'd move my hand from here to here. When I'm on coffee, it's like, whoa, it just wants to go. Yeah, it's super squirrel energy. Or when you look, like instead of just like looking, squirrel energy. It's just crazy fast. Everything is super quick twitch when I'm on, yeah, Chipmunk Mike, that's straight up. When I drink coffee, that's what I'm like. Oh, Daniel, you want me to do engrosser script in front of people? We could do an engrosser script late night live. It's not the first time somebody's asked for it. I could zoom in a little bit closer, since there's no sense in seeing my whole arm and stuff when I'm gonna be writing the form slowly. We could potentially do that. Maybe pick some short poems or something and do them in engrosser script. That would be fun. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be super slow. I don't do engrosser script very fast. But I don't know if 4 hours for a sentence is legit. I'll try to go a little faster than that. Okay, where are we? MC. Can I do the C first somehow? This might not work, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. Definitely didn't work. I think I need to check out this nib. My hairlines are disappearing a little too much. More than is wanted. The nib's not that sharp. I don't see why I'm losing that hairline so much. Just do a quick little tune. I like the fineness, but cutting out hairlines is no good. I like this song. Ha! That's hardcore Odor Swinny. But I guess I've traveled with tea bags and with like stevia before, so I can't hate on your coffee blender. Sometimes they just don't have the tea I want. And I'm not like a tea snob or anything. It's not like I bring my own tea because I can't drink anybody else's. But when I want Earl Grey tea, I want Earl Grey tea. Or when I want green tea, I want green tea. And hotels don't always have green tea as an option. Okay. What did that do? Did I completely ruin my hairlines now? Maybe. Curious idea. Sleep? Kim, come on. We're only on C. You can't go to sleep yet. Oh, that's not the right entry I wanted to use. Okay, if I can get that spacing right. Almost 1 a.m. Your point? The night's just getting started. We have 3 more hours of study room. Darn it. Oh, come on. This is a very... That is one super creative, weird connection. There we go. You tell her, James. You tell her. Ugh. Too much. Oh, that's an ugly boy. Now my hairlines are super dark. I'm sad. Better for the video, but my hairlines were so nice and smooth before. You need Iampath zombie energy, Kim. Always. Alright, I gotta move on from the sea. Nope. Can't think of any super clever way other than doing that weird connection for the sea. There's plenty of ways to get into it that are boring. But now it's time to move on to the capital D. Which, I mean, to do it the easy way, to do it the boring way, there's plenty of options. Like so. Pretty much, it's like the hardest in every script. Something like that. Didn't intend for those to all cross in the same spot. It'd be nicer if this was slightly smaller and came through here. And through this little spot. Would have been better, but still works. But that's the easy boring connection. I don't want to do easy boring connections. But I don't know if there's a good way. I haven't thought of a good way to get from horizontal overturn exit oval, like the D has, into the start of the M. Or into one of the strokes of the M. That's the same idea I did with the C, which works. It's unique. Unless I learn to do the M backwards, which I'm not really keen on practicing. Oh. Yep, that's very true, Daniel. Okay, I just had an interesting thought in my head. And I hope I didn't lose it. What was it? What was it? What was it? What did I do? Oh, I can't remember what I thought of now. Shoot. No, what was it? Lost. Darn it. I thought I had an idea, but it's gone now. Sorry. Well, if I can't think of anything... No. I don't think the idea that happened in my head was possible anyways. So we got nothing. Easy connection. It's a boring connection. But we're going to leave it at that and move on to the E. Maybe another clever idea will come to me. The E, it's the same idea. Until I think of a cool way to start the M from the right, they're all going to be pretty much the same for a bit. The original is definitely it's the go-to, but it's too easy. It's not creative. Try to think out of the box here. Same with the E. That could work. Too easy in concept. Okay, but this is something that could potentially work here. Too many lines crossing. But there is potential there. How did we do E to M? You'll have to go back and watch that YouTube video. There are many ways you can get from the E to the M. We experiment with lots of different stuff. Okay, if I get there... Nope. This would be a fun E to M, is to go from there into the M and have the stem somehow come inside the E. If I was... Those were my initials, I would have experimented with something like that for an old school crazy wackadoo signature. But we need the M to be on the left, so that's not gonna work. There is potential with this idea though. I can cross below the baseline. Hello, Giancarlo. Nice to see you. Alright, let's try to do a bit of... Why just dry off? Why is my arm sticky? need to drill tiny little holes in my desk right here and have air blow up on it so that it dry. So frustrating. I'm not gonna like the way anything on there feels. No. Bleh. Oh well. We'll deal with it. Like, that's a fun connection. That looks good together. Could be executed a little more even, but that works. A lot of nice little parallel-ish lines and connections in there. An extra loop on the M here would be nice too, potentially. But I like that. Oh, James is making mushroom zucchini chicken tonight. Snazzy, snazzy, lurker James. You cook so late. Uh-oh. Sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, I like that a lot. And always see there's the easy connections that we can do into the E. Things like that. Thank you very much, Marilyn. Alright, gonna move on to the F. Because I don't know how much more out of the box I can think than that one right there. I'm gonna give that one a happy face because I like the idea. Alright, MF. MF. Yay, work. Sweet. Thanks for hanging out, Daniel. We will see you soon. We'll see. Either my brain will get wrecked, or I'll cop out and do easy connections for everything. Alright, MF. Simple connection. We can also do the small variation. Connection. Ooh, I can thread that. Ugh, bad shape of that oval. Coffee. Coffee certainly would not help in that situation, or any situation that has to do with writing. I don't imagine. Where I'm concerned anyways. Ooh, what if we do... Ugh, my stems look like poop today. Oh, maybe that's not gonna work. I wanted to see if I could do the reverse of when we do the F. The reverse of that stroke. Coming this way, but I don't know if it really works. Maybe I have to make that oval nicer and then we'll get a better idea. That came out very clean. That little dagger at the end. Or not dagger, but that little shade. I like making that shape quite a lot. A lot of people think that that shade has to be added afterwards. It doesn't. It can be made perfectly clean on the fly. Okay. Ugh. Right when I got there. Or my arm so sticky. Ugh. I mean, that's unique looking. No, I won't like a... I've already tried putting a paper towel down. Don't like the way it feels. You could do that shade, Lurker James. Get out of here. You just gotta press and stop. Easy. The stem shade portion of it is much harder. What if... Whoops, I made them too close together. Darn it. Boo. Like a towel will just annoy me. Because even like a shirt sleeve or a sweater sleeve annoys the crap out of me. So a towel will just be worse. Nothing can go under my arm. It will just bug me too much. Oh, that's fun, Marilyn. Glad to hear you like it. What is happening? Nothing wants to work good today. Nah, a playing card gives me too much. It skates around too much. I need the forearm to stretch, but not stick. It just needs. I need my forearm to be dry, but it's not dry. Or a piece of paper, potentially. Because that won't be as sticky as... Maybe? May not be as sticky as the leather. Let's see. Ugh, I don't like having stuff on my desk. I just need my arm to dry off. It might. I just don't like the way it feels. MF. How can we do? Baby powder could potentially work. So long as I worry that it'll just make a paste. Like the Friends episode. End of the M could be the crossbar of the F, I guess. Come on, Nib. I made you dull. Your hairline shouldn't be disappearing now. Like that is simple. I feel like one of my tines is a little bit wider than the other, which could be part of the issue, but I am not going to fix it at the moment. Thanks, Keith. Sorry to shoot down every idea that people have. Well, I've already done that one like 5 times. Stop doing that same connection. That's the boring connection. Blech. Gonna move on to G. Got a couple good variations. Nothing super clever, unfortunately, though, but... Oh, G. G's the same issue as... Can't start with the G. Unless I can somehow come out of... M is a difficult... I mean... It's just basically a letter that ends... That pretty much has to end... with a direct oval. Going into letters that are based... Or that start with direct ovals. Or end in indirect ovals. To get into... It, they just don't mesh well. So yeah, M is difficult. Or I'm just not very creative today. Is also a possibility. Can't rule it out. Like that's the best. That's what I would. That would be my normally my go-to is to drop that lower. So the whole G can fit inside the exit stroke of the M. Hmm. Okay, let's think about this differently then. What if the M came super small? Or if it went way over here and went outside. That could potentially work. Let's try that. I couldn't resist. It popped in my head. Okay, what am I trying to do here? If I bring this all the way over here... Ah! This has to be shorter. That would work. I don't know if I'll like it, but it'll work. Kim is still here. Getting ready to go. Psh. I mean, that kind of works, but... Lurker Kim. Doesn't have the same ring to it. Bah. I need a clever way to get into the M from an indirect horizontal oval. Oh, a lurker t-shirt. Yeah, we probably do. Yeah, I could bring this way. And do this kind of a thing, but that's very, very messy. The next shirt I have to do, well, I'll do an alphabet shirt. And then I have to do I have to finish the Iampith After Dark shirt. Which that'll be probably my favorite one. We should have got a little dab emoji printed on yours, Lurker James. Too messy. Too messy, too messy. But can I space that out a bit? Somehow? Too messy. So close together. Late night live lurker lounge. Wow. Sounds like it has to be all like almost like a neon sign type effect. Nah. I say it all the time. You'd figure I would enjoy the M more since it's in my name and I have to write it all the time. But I do not enjoy the letter M. Too close together. Late live lurker lounge. Next week is gonna be boring because it's gonna be basically the same thing. M and N are the exact thing. Maybe that means next week we should have maybe done that one, the two together. This week should have maybe been an MN stream. Oops. Because like there are other variations of the M, but they all kind of end the same way. The variations are usually to do with the stem, with the shade, not the two humps. Two humps are what's making this difficult today. Okay. This followed there. Yeah, the best M is the one that just has a big exit stroke. Exit oval that the G fits inside of. But that's one I've done lots of times in the past. Ideally, this would follow parallel though, right there. I cannot write the M backwards with movement. Not gonna happen, not today. If I was drawing forms, I could do the M backwards, but... Cannot think of any good ideas for the G. I mean, we could do same type of thing we tried with the C. But I don't know if I love that idea. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Other variations of the G. But that's just like doing the A. Those work. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess the way technically that is my name. This is how I'm tired today. I mean, last night was my first like full night sleep. I think 6 IAMPeth. Restful sleep. I feel like I'm still in catch-up mode from IAMPeth. I haven't really stopped, but I guess that's how I do my MG in my own name, which I forgot about. Which is like so. Which doesn't look as good when it doesn't have the stuff that comes behind it, I don't think. Ooh, Brian. That's fun. Did you enjoy it? Hello, Savik. Welcome, welcome. MG. Simple MG. Glad to hear it. Alright, we're gonna move on from MG. So we have GHMH. Do like so. Simple. Can also do the smaller version. Like so. I think I like the first one better between those two. Those are the boring variations. MH. potential there, though. Well, there's always gonna be wine. No. Okay, there's gotta be a more clever way of doing that. Nope. Alright, Kim, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you soon. Too close together. That's an X. Something like that works. Oh, we could do that weird S shape we've used before. How do I do that? Something like that could work. I guess if I do that, that kind of equals the crossing of the H. Maybe something like that also works. It's decent. Alright, moving on. MI. Oh, backwards letters. Same issue. We've done something like that before for another letter. I don't remember what it was. We did that similar thing. Nope. What happened to the music? What happened to the music? Weird. Alright, MI. How can we do the MI cleverly? Not enough space. There's an idea there. I could get it all spaced out properly. Potentially. Oh, Kim left and everybody went quiet. Nope, doesn't work. That's a possibility. I don't like this little loop here, though. So we just bring that around twice. Uh-oh. Sleep time for Ojaswini. I don't like doing the M just on its own like that. I do that on my own signature, but I don't like it all the time. Coming from a loop over here straight into the M, it feels like it needs something over here. Ah. All right, Eric, thanks for hanging out. We're all out of Tuesday night practice. Oops. I mean, that can work. Good night, dude. Sweet dreams. There's a bug. Go away, bug. That's not what I wanted to do. I did it again. Damn. Come on, brain. Ugh. Messy forms. I don't like how this goes from narrow to super wide either. Brrr. It's a rough night for me tonight. I apologize for that. I can't really think of any clever way to get into the eye. It's just so messy. It works, but there's so much going on. That's the closest I've gotten to something that sort of marginally works. But so messy. No. Make it super spaced out. Maybe that'll work. Last one, then I'm moving on from this litter. No. That has to drop below the baseline. Has to bisect the baseline. I give up. Well done, Mom. That's exciting. You're a self-portrait artist now. We have to go MJ. Michael Jackson. Gosh. Let's try this again. Something like that kind of works. Oh, too big. Too big, too straight, not compound, curvy enough. That would be good if that was the right shape, though. Oi, oi, oi. Tonight makes me feel like I should quit while I'm not ahead. And toasted sounds lovely. It'd be cool if those were close enough and it looked like that line went straight into that line. That could be cool. I could technically do the J backwards, I guess, but I don't really want to do that either. Works. I think I like the smaller oval coming out of the M better. I like that a little bit more. All right, MK, let's move along from the backward letters. Okay, let's bring that smaller up to there. I just need to start getting better at writing today. What is going on? MK. Okay, what if we take that oval much larger, the connective one? That. This is another letter where I can't really think of anything clever. To get from the M to the K. Guess we could always double loop the K. Too messy. Gosh. No, it just doesn't look good. How can I make that look good? If I drop this lower, add an extra loop maybe. But then is it gonna look too busy? Eh. That M were nicer, that would have kind of worked. Still not far. Not far enough apart. If the ovals were taking the right shape, that could have been cool. Let's try that again. Too close together. Way too close together. Forgot to do the extra loop on the left side of the M. That kind of works, I guess. Moving on from the K. That works. It's a weird thing. Look better, I think, with an extra loop on this side, but my arm is not wanting to do any nice forms today. Alright, let's go ML. Last week we did LM. Variation, simple connection. That works. Same issue going in up from the L to the M. We don't have many options because it finishes similar. We could do what we were trying to do with the K. Let's go here. Yeah, not a big fan of that though. Something like that kind of works. I don't like. This should be larger. But something like that works. MLK. We are not yet connecting 3 letters. Skeet. I mean, you can easily go from the L to the K using the same method we did the M to the first L or the M to the K. The go-to connections are just not exciting enough. So we're trying to be clever, and it's making things challenging. Oh, that's an ugly L. All right. So many bugs flying in my apartment tonight. All right, let's go. Is there any other clever ideas? I don't think I can think of any. Tapped out. MM. That would be MM. I mean, that kind of works, but it's too messy. Oh, Older Swinny is still here. MM. Blah, blah, blah. We'll call today's stream Clever Connections and Bad Forms, or trying to have clever connections. Simple MM that works. No, I was not looking forward to M. I knew M was going to be annoying. Because there's not a lot of different ways to do the 2 humps in the exit stroke. Unfortunately. There are plenty of variations to do the stem, but the ending is pretty much all the same. What is itching my foot? All right, what else can we do for the M? That could be cool. I mean, that's sort of my go-to. I've heard people call that the mic entry stroke before, that double this guy. That is my favorite entry stroke that I use probably too much. Something like that would be cool. Where can I make this? Make that oval look nicer. Yeah, see? There, Lurker James. The classic mic entry. Yes, and I pretty much always use it for the J. Yep. That's that one. It's my comfort zone, writing the letter that way. Alright, M. No, those are too close together if I do that. The M doesn't really look good with that entry. Ooh, what if I... No, it doesn't look like an M. Oh, good night, Lori. Thanks for hanging out. See you next week. Can't move out of it because then it loses its M-ness. Unfortunately. N. I'm just going to move on to N now because it's the same thought process. Think about a clever way to get from the M to the N. The same as the M to the M. That's an N to an N. Whoops. Too close together, I guess. M is proving challenging. I'm gonna motor through these next letters. I won't try quite as many variations. Just try to find something that works. And if I get any fun ideas, then I'll explore them. I'm gonna move on from N because it's gonna be the exact same as M. And I have no good ideas for M. Which means I don't have any great ideas for N. Could always do something like that. The exact same thing I just did. Yep, moving on. M-O. Yeah, that didn't work. Sorry, I'm off frame. That doesn't look good, but there is a possibility. Connecting. Gotta make that transition more abrupt. MO is easy? Speak for yourself. Nope, that's just an ugly shape. Can't do that. No good. Darn, I was hoping that was gonna work. That is pretty easy. I think my computer chair is starting to damage my floor, unfortunately. It's really cracky. I don't know if the microphone picks it up, which doesn't sound very good when my computer or when my chair rolls along my floor anymore, unfortunately. And I don't want to get a pad, but I might have to do some form of sealant or fix before it gets worse, unfortunately. All right, what else can we do here? Already did that one. I wish there was some way I could get from the O into the M. There just isn't. Or there might be. I just can't think of it. It's just a smaller entry oval variation. Do the same thing we did with the capital A. But it's not terribly exciting. Oh, wait, I just did an A. I meant to do an O. Oops. much a fan. Yeah, definitely an A. That works, but I'm not a huge fan of it. All right, let's go to MP. It's gonna look like a B, so we can't use that one. If we're gonna use that, we have to make that exit stroke of the M maybe be way bigger or way smaller, one or the other. Bigger gives us that, which works. Looks like a B. That's not gonna work. Gosh, I just can't write an M today. Hey Warren, nice to see you as well. Late night lives are a lot more challenging when I'm not having a good writing day. Oh, that still makes it look like a B. Darn it. Can't do that. There's one way. How you doing this evening, Warren? Looks like a B. That doesn't work. It kind of works. Sorry, chat, or sorry, Warren, the chat is slow tonight. A lot of people just went to bed a few minutes ago. It's a quiet late night live this week. Oh, it separates a lot? You need to, make yourself a magnetic stirrer for it. Nice, James. Did you you have a cold? Are you suffering from the cold/flu currently? That's not very fun sounding. Too messy. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun, what Warren said, not what James says. Sorry to hear that you're still under the weather, James. Sounds like a lot of people were under the weather after I amp it this year, unfortunately. Alright, we're going MQ. P is not working out for me today. MQ. There would be my favorite variation. Smooth, simple connection. Would probably look better with just one loop instead of two. Whoops, I didn't write that very well. Most people would recognize that as a G though. So we will get to use that most of the time. MQ like that. Tonight, McCaffrey's Iron Gold, or yeah, Iron Gold Black, Penman's Black ink. My go-to, pretty much the ink I've been using solid for the past year. It's been one of the only inks that I've been using. Oh, wait. We need to get going the opposite direction. Okay. Let's try that again. MQ that way. What up, Mohammed? Nice to see you. A secret ingredient. I wonder. Wait, Walker as in Brian Walker? Or Walker as in Walker who was at IAMPIT this year? It has been a long time, my man. It's nice to see you. I'm assuming, Warren, you mean Walkers as in Brian Walker's copper plate ink. I'm guessing. Okay, yeah. A secret ingredient. Wonder what that could be. Ooh. Rough forms today. Alright, MR. Mr. Oh. Or... Oh, got you. I've never been a fan of Old World, and I don't like... I'm not the hugest fan of Brian Walker's. Only because I'm not a huge fan of the hairlines from it, unfortunately. Hey, Hody. How's it going? I figure you were just not gonna be here today. Blue Mike. Tough week. I feel you. MR. Did bad pylon spawn offspring? Where's that? Oh, over there. This one? This is my... I mean, this is just the crochet one that my sister made me for Christmas last year. Oh, sorry to hear that, Hody. Hopefully everything goes well. What's another connection I can use for the... Oh, don't like that as an R. Yeah, that is good to know, Hody. Hopefully still catchable and treatable. Fingers crossed. Whoops, that's a G. We don't want to do a G. Glad to have you here, Hody. How the heck am I gonna do this MS? Yeah, no kidding. Nope, that doesn't work. This is the same issue I've had with every connection, trying to get into do the second letter first when I'm finishing indirect oval. I just can't get into the S nicely, unfortunately, or into the M from the S. Stop doing a G. Ah, what are you going to try to do to make them better? The only thing for the S I can think to do is try to do it as a double trick stroke. But something like that if I could hit that. I mean, that happens with really good cameras too, unfortunately. I don't like that. Oh. Headphones are hurting my ears today. Gonna get inside is the only thing I think I can do. No, today's a Leonard principle. I just, it was too fine. The camera wasn't picking up my hairlines very well. So I dulled it, which is not something I usually like to do, but I dulled it a bit. Warren, nope, I've never actually used the 22B. Leonard Principle and Hunt 101 are the two that I go back and forth from. Yeah, so today is a Leonard Principle. I personally don't use the 22B. Not a huge fan. I don't use it for anything. I get asked that a lot, though. A lot of people ask me if I use the 22B, and I do not. Never have. I don't even think I have one. I must somewhere, yeah, I must. Ugh, messy. M to S does not look good. I don't think anybody actually recorded me doing my sharpening thing. There was a few videos that showed up in Instagram stories and stuff, but I don't think anybody recorded the whole thing. You could ask on the Discord. Somebody there might have, but if they did, I don't know. All right, we're gonna go MT, which is like MF. We don't really have to spend a lot of time on MT. Yeah, I mean, that's just the same as the Fs that we did. I'm gonna move on from MT. Less M's I have to write, the better today. Because my hand doesn't want to write nice M's today. So we're gonna go to MU. Okay, this whole family of letters. Can we do something nice with MU? It's kind of a chill. Yeah, it's nice. There's a lot of people chatting and hanging out. A lot of the people from my Ampith jumped in there. Hopefully everybody stays active. I got home yesterday, so I will be active more so now. My crazy weeks of traveling and madness are done. There is a link in the description of this video, actually, Warren. At least there should be. If you want to get in there. Too far apart. Ooh, we can use... Easy like that, or we can loop that around one more time. Like Tamblin would, maybe. Use the 8 megabyte video that I've posted, or the website. Wait, let me figure out exactly what it is. Yeah, 8mb.video. It shrinks the videos down to Discord size, but they still look surprisingly good. Somehow. They're not as good, so you can still post, or you can post it up on some other file sharing platform and then share the link. But if you want to put the video straight in Discord, I have been quite impressed with the quality that 8mb.video gives me. It's the only way to do bigger video, files, is to upgrade to premium, and I don't want to pay for premium. Yeah, give it a shot. It's not going to be nearly as good as how the video was shot, but it does a pretty good job still. For shorter videos. Kind of works. MD Calligraphy. I use, what GSM is it? I use, wait, I just posted this in the Discord actually just the other day. I don't know if I posted the specific GSM. Give me one sec. I'll look on the Discord to see my response. Somebody asked me the paper I use. It's 24-pound writing paper. 8.5 by 11, called Via Smooth by Mohawk, I believe. Yeah, 24-pound smooth, 30% recycled paper. I don't know what the GSM is. Sorry. But I get it from Paper Mill Store in the US. And Warren, on the Discord, there are channels for all sorts of different genres of penmanship. No, so I use 8mb.video to shrink my, I mean, if I need to post a video on Discord, I'll shrink it with 8mb.video is like a compressor. And it shrinks my videos, like if I post a video that I put on Instagram and whatnot, and it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look bad. Gets the job done. All right, UV or MV, whoops. You're very welcome, MD Calligraphile. Yeah, it's been my go-to paper for a while now that I use for basically everything. Everything penmanship related. Oh, messed up that shade. MV. Wrong shade. Nope, too far apart. Yeah, of course. A lot of the old books recommended doing the drills and whatnot and drawing the letter forms with pencil until everything feels comfortable, and then you can dive into a nib, which is also what I recommend, just because when you're trying to get movement, if you're doing like the traditional way of writing it, at the same time, if you're trying to tame a nib or get used to having a light hand at the same time, it's really, really tough. Ugh. Gross. Well, yeah, I figured I would go to V because I'd get into the V the same way I get into the U, so they're all kind of combined. And I did a few variations of U. Not getting any clever variations today, though. Only basic ones are coming out of my head. Unfortunately. Come on. Nice if my angles were all good. Tough is fun. Yeah, tough is fun when I'm having a good writing day. Today is, I'll be honest, it's not the most enjoyable writing session. Today's a bit of a slog. My arm is sticky because it is hot. I'm not liking how my nib is flowing very well. And, yeah. It's a rough session. Hey, Fozzie. How's it going? You just joined as I'm talking about how rough today's writing session feels. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh, welcome back, Marilyn. Whoops. Uh-oh. Have you tried to, like, paint the paper with some sort of size or glue to prep it? Or, like, I mean, hairspray or something like that? Good night, Marilyn. Sweet dreams. We'll see you next time. I don't have AC. I have a fan blowing directly on me, which I also dislike. I don't like when air's blowing directly on me when I'm dancing or anything. But yeah, I don't have AC. Fozzie doesn't have AC either. Roughing it, that's good. Rhodia and Clairefontaine are very expensive, Warren, that's correct. That's kind of why I use this paper that I do use. I like Rhodia, but once I got used to this paper, I think I actually prefer it now. You need to have a slightly lighter hand because it will snap on you. It has a little bit more tooth, but I quite enjoy it now that I'm used to it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Get well soon. You and James are both under the weather in here tonight. I mean, 39, that's... Well, it's only 23 here now because it's nighttime, but we were up in the high 30s earlier today as well. Oh, poor Mano. Stuffy nose. That's no fun. Ugh. So messy. None of my clever connections are working at all today. Best paper for beginners? If you're learning movement writing, honestly, probably Rhodia. When you're learning to tame a nib and get a light hand, because it's super, super smooth. So you're gonna have the least nib snaps on it. So using like Rhodia R, which is the ivory Rhodia paper, it's Rhodia Premium. It's a little more expensive, but it's great. And then I would say, I mean, if you're just learning the forms and you're in pencil, paper doesn't matter. But yeah, when you're getting to the point of taming a nib, a smooth paper like Rhodia is good. But you don't want to let that be a crutch. You want to make sure that your hand is what's light and not just that your paper is super, super smooth. Better. Not a bad MW there. Going straight to X because those worked. Can use the same thing for X. Like so. Oh, you're very welcome. Nope, too messy. Via, V-I-A. Via Smooth. If you go to the papermillstore.com, they have it. Random connection. Eh. I guess that doesn't really make an X. Darn it. Just letting everybody know, I will not be going into midnight hour tonight. I'm not feeling a blacklight live tonight. My apologies. I know we're getting close to midnight. I'm gonna try to finish this alphabet before midnight, but we're not going into blacklight tonight. Oops. That doesn't work. Kokuyo. I've never used. I don't believe I'm familiar with Kokuyo paper. Did I use that when I was in the Philippines, Fozzie? Got you. Yeah, I don't believe I've ever used it. Or if I have, was not aware. Stop making the wrong shades. Darn it. So that has to be bigger if I'm gonna do a Y. Woof. I've heard good things about Muji paper. The main thing I like about the Via Smooth paper is I can buy it by the ream of 500 rather than by like a pad. Buying paper in pads is so expensive. What am I doing? Kokuyo. I'll have to give this Kokuyo paper a shot. I was annoying me, so I moved on from it. Sorry. All the letters are annoying me today. M does not play well with others. Well, it does with the easy connections that we've done a billion times. But when it comes to creating new ones, M does not inspire creativity, unfortunately. Really at all. I was hoping it would. It's kind of a neat one. Sometimes getting used to paper with a bit of a grit or a tooth to it can be really good. Oh, too close together. That'll work, though. Come on, not a stem. Not a... Make the shade the whole way. My hand is not following orders from my brain today. Maybe that makes this dead. Oh, right. I'm supposed to loop a second time. Blech. Right. With the exception of cutting through that heavy shade at a bad angle. Me too. Too much going on. Ladies and gentlemen, I am done. Nothing is working that comes out of my hand. Today is a not a good writing day. Feels like I've been pulling teeth for the past... Is it 3 hours? No. Oh yeah. Feels like I've been pulling teeth for 3 hours. Doesn't feel great. Oh. I need to take a step back and relax and cool off. Thanks a lot, Skeet. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry it wasn't a more exciting session. Not a whole lot of creative stuff. I think I'm gonna take a break next week from the connected alphabets, because N will be just more of the same like today. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break and we're gonna do, maybe I'll do some Instagram names or something else. We'll change it up and do, I know Daniel earlier was asking for an engrosser script session. Maybe we'll do that if I'm feeling up to it. But we will see. We could do pretend names. I'll probably open it up on, I'll do like an Instagram post and let people suggest names. And then people in the chat can suggest names as well. Oh, well. On that note, oh, we could write a menu. I've never actually written a menu before. During the lives, or in general, I've never ever written a menu. We could do that. Oh goodness, now it's just dark in here. I don't want to end the live while it's dark. There we go. Alright. Yep, we're going to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me company while I slogged my way through connecting M to every other letter in the alphabet. Hopefully, it'll be a little cooler in here next week. Or maybe I'll get another fan somewhere else. So that I'll be chilling a little bit more. And, yeah, we'll have a good time. If you are not a member of the Discord, join the Discord. The link is in the description below. Jump on there. A lot of the questions that people ask me, the reference material and the answers are in the Discord. We have a tools and supplies section that covers papers and nibs, and you can ask any questions in there, and then myself and other people can answer. But the Discord's great. Fozzie votes for a menu. James likes food in a menu. So Hody seems down for that. Maybe we'll do a menu. I'll think about it this week, and I'll post on Instagram what I decide. But like I said, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you are falling in love with the process. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that life should be just a bit of silliness, really. Bye, everyone.